On this lesson we're going to look at some more tricks we can do. This is more sort of advanced techniques with the timeline and multiple timelines. Ooh, multiple timelines. How does that work? Well, I'll show you. Okay, right. First of all is hiding and unhiding clips. Very useful, and also the kind of thing you might have done by accident and you need to unhide clips. So, right, I'm going to select, what I'm selecting now is the title, The Heights of Abraham, that image that is overlaid with the trees there. And if I click H, that is while the mouse arrow is on here, then it hides it and it's gone from there. You can still see it there. And I could do it with a sound clip. If I right click to select a strip and press H, and the sound clip is now silenced. Brilliant. Right, you could do it with multiple strips at once. And how do we unhide them? That's what I was saying earlier, the mistake you may well have made and needed to solve. Well, if you press Alt, hold down Alt key and press H, it unhides it. And again, I'm going to do that with that one. And yeah, you could select multiple strips and do it with all of them at once. So, Alt key is often do the opposite of the normal one. So H to hide, Alt to unhide. And we're going to see another, I'm just going to zoom into this end bit here, and we're going to see another example of Alt being do the reverse of in a moment. But remember how this worked, so that was, that had add transparency, but it was actually, that strip is actually the transformed version of this strip, and it's okay. That's just a little bit weird and confusing how that's set up. How better could we do it? Well, I'm going to box select these, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the whole lot. So that's G for grab, and then Y because I only want to move it vertically, not horizontally, and I'm just going to move it so it's up above that other strip, and we have this garbled mess that we had earlier. I'm going to select that one and make that replace. So we've now just got this zooming in as it goes along, but we've not got the semi-transparency. So what I'm going to do now, and I'm just going to box select this slot here, B for box select, and I'm going to press Ctrl G to group, and it's now labelled Metastrip. So that's all those strips have now squozed themselves into one strip. This is a particular use of a metastrip, and now we can just go blend, and we select this metastrip now has transparency type add, and then we've got this on top of that, and it's a much tidier way to do it. We can also go inside this metastrip. Now we've selected the metastrip, if we press the tab key, we now have a new timeline, which is the contents of the metastrip. So we can look at that, and we press tab again to go out, and just like it was with hide, Alt Control G is ungroup, and we no longer have that nice effect where it's transparent over the top. So I'm going to press Control Z to undo it, and so now that's a metastrip, and that's just a tidier way of doing it. I mean, you could use this if you want to. I mean, this could also just be used as a tidier way of treating your timeline. If you want to get a whole set of strips together, if you wanted to have a whole scene edited together, you might want to group it into a metastrip, and then you could move the whole thing around in one go, and that would tidy it up.